Okay. So we'll start again communication class from today. We'll start again because it was problematic in before some days. I have taken 2 classes, 2 sessions of communication, right? So today again we are going to start our communication class, right? So first of all, anyone, please come and explain in 2 minutes what is communication actually. Who will come to explain what is communication? Don't worry, it is not your test, it's just for information.
Communication is the creation of a message in such a way that the sender can reach out the receiver in the same manner as it is being designed.
So you all are new here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll start. How many students are there in this class? How many students?
Six students.
Leave that. So we'll start communication from today and we'll finish this whole topic in 1 week, right? Because it's not so big means topic, but it's huge topic. Communication is a biggest topic. You are going to enter into communication and you will be till end into your communication, right? Not for study only. It's very important topic for your life, lifestyle, your career and all. Am I right? So we'll start communication. Communication, there are some topics on communication we'll cover in next 1 week. Communication meaning, characteristics, effective communication, verbal, non-verbal communication, intercultural communication, group communication, classroom communication. What are the barriers in communications, hurdles of effective communications, mass media and society? These are our topics to discuss in 1 week and to finish the all communication topics, right? So communication. So first of all, we'll see the definition, accurate definition of communication. The word communication is derived from the Latin word communis, which means commonness, and communication is a process of transmitting information. Communication is a process to transfer information to each other, thoughts, opinion, messages, facts, ideas, emotions, and understanding from one person, place, things to another person, place, and things. Are you getting my point? It's already described here, but still you have to understand whatever you are talking to each other, that is communication. Whatever you are sharing to each other, that is communication. Either it is in verbal or non-verbal. Means like go, come. It's all is this. What is this? Communication. Opinion. You are sharing your opinion. My opinion is she's not good. Your opinion is she's good. These are also opinion about some person, things, etc., etc. That is also communication. Are you understanding my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
If you have any problem, stop me and please ask me. Okay. So facts, whatever facts is there, you are sharing facts and ideas. I have an idea. Let's see, let's do this, let's go there. These are ideas, and this is my idea, this is my idea. Whatever ideas in your mind, that is also communication if you are giving your ideas to others. That is also communication, right? Emotions, like crying, you're very emotional, you get emotional very soon, whatever you are by emotionally, that's also communication, right? One place to another place, one person to another person, all are communication. A process by which information is exchanged between individual through a common system of symbols. Symbols means like, are you watching me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What is this?
Go,
Go.
come.
Yes. These are symbols. I will teach after some slides. So symbols, signs or behavior, that is also communication. Communication is an exchange of facts, ideas, opinion, emotions by two or more persons. Ye, who has written this? Newman and Summer. Communication means the imparting, conveying, or exchange of ideas, knowledge, whether by speech, writing, or sign. Sign, that means what I have done before this, that is sign. Sign means some logos like Apple, like HPL, like whatever, Samsung, that is also sign. That is also communication. Uh, Suppose you are going somewhere, you have seen a board and Apple logo is there. What is that?
That is the logo of the Apple car, Apple
That is,
company.
no, you will not say logo. You will say sign of
Apple.
Apple, of course, right? That is also communication. You got understood, no? That is Apple means Apple, iPhone. It's a big brand. Okay. So it is kind of social interaction where at least two interacting agents share their views. Suppose you are sitting alone, right? So you cannot communicate by yourself, right? You want somebody in front of you to communicate, or many people to communicate. That is communication. You can't talk to you alone, right? See, show me your jokes. If you want to learn with fun way, you have to be like Joshila, you know. So communication, it is a kind of social interaction where at least two interacting agents share their views, feelings, and thoughts within the framework. Feelings, I have feeling to do this, I have thought to do this. That is also communication, but one person in front of you should be there to communicate your ideas, feelings, and thoughts. Right? So in other words, we can say it is the interaction between a sender or a receiver, certain information. You are a receiver, I'm a sender. That is also what?
Communication.
Communication. Sender should be also there, communication, and receiver should be also there for a powerful communication. Right? If I'm talking with myself, I will look like mad. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So communication is the process of sharing information. It means exchange of ideas between two or more people. The interaction which are involved in the communication process are governed by three level of semiotic rules. Example, symmetric, pragmatic, and semantic. You will see next. What are the features of communication? It is very important topic. I'll send you the slide, whole slide. You have to make notes and for test and all. So features of communication, what are there? Communication is an unavoidable system. How?
We cannot live without communication with one another in society, in at home. Yes.
You cannot avoid, right? Because you are living in society, you are living in, definitely you are social, you cannot avoid, right? It is two-way process, receiver and sender.
Sender.
It is social activity. Social means you have many friends, you are a teacher, you have many students. That is also social activity. It is a continuous process. I am saying something and you're not listening. Is this continuous process?
No.
No, because you are not reverting, you are not replying. That is not communication. Communication is to continuous process. It is universal. Why universal? Universal means I've told you about apple sign.
Yes.
That is universal. Of course, nobody is far from apple sign. So it may be formal or informal. If you want to take screenshot, you can take or I'll send. Don't worry. So next, characteristics of communication. Abhi, now you will describe the topics. Two or more person. What are the characteristics of communication? What should be there? Two or more persons should be there to communicate. The first important characteristic of communication is that there must be a minimum number of two persons. I said two persons should be there to communicate, right? Receiver and sender.
Standard.
Because no single individual can have an exchange of ideas with himself. A listener is necessary to receive one's ideas. I've told you before that receiver should be there to listen, listener should be there, not that
Yes.
you can communicate your ideas and feelings and whatever you are thinking about somebody or anything else. Okay, therefore, there must be at least two persons, the sender of information and the receiver. Second, exchange of ideas. Communication cannot be thought of in the absence of exchange of ideas. How can you communicate by yourself, with yourself, without any thought? If you are doing that, it means I am a mad, you are a mad. So another person should be there to communicate your thoughts, your absence of exchange of ideas. Absence of exchange or ideas, you cannot communicate properly. In order to complete the process of communication, there must be an exchange of ideas, orders, feelings, etc. among two or more than two persons. I've told you before. I think it's first and second slides. I have described that two persons should be there or many persons should be there to communicate or for a powerful communication. Are you all getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you are getting any type of doubt or problem, please let me know. So third is mutual understanding. Write down characteristics of communication. First is two or more person. Second is exchange of ideas. And third is mutual understanding. That is very, very important. Mutual understanding means that the receiver should receive the information in the same spirit which it is being given. Means I am saying she is very nice girl, right? And intentionally I have said it, she is very nice girl, she was like this, and I'm praising her, right? And you took in a wrong way. That is not a good communication. You should also to you have to take in a right way, in a good perception way, so that that will be a good communication. Because if you are taking in a wrong way, that is not a mutual understanding. I'm saying you are, she's a very good, your friend is very nice girl, and you said to her, she is saying you are not a good girl. Is this mutual understanding?
No.
No, because
No.
you are giving her a wrong information. So means we have no mutual understanding. You didn't understand me at all to communicate my word to other, right? So mutual understanding is very, very important for a powerful communication. In the process of communication, it is more important to understand the information rather than carry it out. Means before it, you are carrying out the information, you should understand my words, what I am talking about. Getting my point? Means it is more important to understand. First, you have to understand what I am saying before it carry out, right? Before you are going to transfer my word to other, you have to understand first. That will be a mutual understanding, and that will be good for a powerful communication. Understood?
Ma'am.
Is there any doubt in this
No, ma'am.
these 3 points: characteristic of communication, two or more, exchange of ideas, and mutual understanding?
No, ma'am.
No doubt? No doubt.
There's no doubt, ma'am.
No doubt. Going good? Okay. Understanding everything. Okay, next
Yes,
is characteristics of communication में number 4. In number 4, direct and indirect communication. This is very important and it will come into your exam. It can be there. Okay, so direct and indirect communication is very important part of characteristics of communication. It is not necessary in communication that the receiver and giver of information should be face to face with each other. Direct means you are watching me, I'm watching you. You're seeing my face, I'm seeing your face. It is not necessary in communication that the receiver and giver of information should be face to face. It should not be there. Means not required at all. If you are in front of me, that is okay. Nice communication. But if you are not in front of me and you are calling me, I'm talking to you on phone or chat, internet, whatever it is there, that is also communication, right? Communication can be both direct and indirect. Direct communication means face to face. Direct means we are sitting with each other in front of each other. That is face to face communication, face to face conversation. While indirect communication is through other means like what? Internet, WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, whatever is there. So many options are there for indirect communications. So anyone, please tell me what are the options of indirect communication?
Chatting, email,
phone calls,
Anyone? Yes.
texting,
Email. Yes.
messaging, ma'am.
Letter, writing letter.
Okay. So means if you are not sitting in front of each other, all are indirect communication. In one word. Is that clear?
Yes,
Number
ma'am.
yes,
5, continuous process. Communication is an endless process. There is no ending of communication. Keep talking to me. I am here for whole day. Is there any endless communication? No. But I got sudden work. I have to say, please put down the phone. I have some work to finish. So you have to end the process, right? Communication is an endless process. Is as is the case with business, where the manager continuously assign work to his subordinate, tries to know the process of the work and gives him directions. Means continuous process. Most of the time we use continuous process in office area, right? My manager is giving this work, I'm doing, again he came and he has given another work to do. So this is endless process, right? And this communication works in business, workplace, offices, and all. Continuous process is in for office and business. Please, come on, tell me. Continuous process is for business, office,
Home.
assignment. Yes, not home. It's for business purpose. It's for workplace, right? Continuous process. Yes. uh, Personally, we can say I'm talking to you and keep talking to me for whole day till evening. I'm there for it. But you have to end by end. You have to end the process, no? But office process is not ended because you came from office, and sometimes you have seen uh, managers and ITNs, they are keep working on laptop and all. That is endless process. Businessman, they are keep calling their managers, their subordinates, for what? To do this, to finish this work. That is endless, continuous process. It's
In
going on.
banks also.
It's in of course, banks is a huge example of continuous process, biggest example, right? And the six number, you got my point. Continuous process is for keep
Yes,
working.
ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Use of word as well as symbols. Now we are talking about symbols. There can be many means of communication, like the written, the oral, and the symbolic. The example of symbolic communication are the ringing of bell for closing a school. Symbol. You have seen. Have you seen in TV, like they are putting their bells like this, ton 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 ton. Now school is closed now. Call is saying something by the movement of neck, showing anger, disappear through eyes, giving some decisions by the raising of a finger in cricket, etc. Means what? Uh, Use of word or as a symbols. What? You are not talking anything. You are not saying anything, but your eyes is blinking. Your eyes,
Emojis are also in.
you're staring me. You are angry and you are staring me. I got understand. You are angry with me, right? That is symbols. Showing your anger. For showing your anger, no need to shout. No need to say anything. By expression, you can show your anger. That is symbol, right? So in classroom, so somebody please raise your hands. Who is going to explain this topic? I'm raising my hand. Is this, am I saying anything? No. I'm raising my hand. It means I'm ready to reply. This is symbol, right? So word means you are saying, and if you are anger, you are explaining, I'm angry. I will not talk to you. This is word. Symbol. Mm, you are giving only expressions. That is symbol. This is very important topic. Use of words as well as symbols. Word means you are angry and you are shouting. Symbol means you are angry but you are just expressing your expression. Got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Easy?
Yeah.
So have you noted these six topics? Characteristics of communication. One, two or more person. Two, exchange of ideas. Three, mutual understanding. Four, direct and indirect communication. Five, continuous process. And six, use of word as well as symbols. You no need to learn communication or these topics. I will definitely make you understand, guaranteed. By and you don't have to learn again. So Anyone please come and explain the characteristics of communication. You will learn along with study. You don't worry.
Yeah, the first characteristic is two or more people must be there during the communication. At least minimum of two people should be there, a sender who sends the information and the receiver who receives it. That's the first characteristic of communication. Then the second characteristic is the exchange of ideas. Communication wouldn't happen if there is absence of exchange of ideas, because the person cannot talk to himself. He looks weird and stupid.
Yes.
So there's a minimum of two people needed for the exchange of ideas. Then the third characteristic is mutual understanding, where the receiver should receive the same information that is being sent by the sender in the same spirit.
Correct.
So that's the third one. And the fourth one is direct and indirect communication, where in the direct communication, the communication happens face to face. Both the sender and the receiver both are um, in one particular area face to face. And in indirect communication, they are not face to face. They might be away. It can happen through different mediums like texting, messaging, emails, letters, or something like that. When the sender and receiver are not face to face, that is indirect communication. And then the fifth characteristic is it's a continuous process. This continuous process applies to scenarios like workplaces, especially and businesses, where the work is being assigned and it goes on. So therefore, it's a continuous process. And the sixth characteristic is the use of words as symbols, because there are a lot of gestures that we use and they work like symbols, and we understand what the meaning of that symbol is and we respond accordingly.
Perfect. Very nice. Well explained. So everyone, I think you got the point, main points, and you have learned along with study, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No, not everyone, but make sure you have to learn along with study, along with watching these slides and all. I'll give you the slides and all. You don't have to make any notes and all. It's already explained very well, right? Next is seven C's of communication. It is very important topic of communication. Without seven C's of communication, you cannot be a good part of powerful communication. Seven C's of communication. By following the seven C's of communication, you should find the message you are delivering much more effective. If you want to become a perfect, effective personality, you have to be a part of seven C's of communication. Am I right? So, first is clear, concise, concrete, correct, coherent, complete, and courteous. Okay, time is there. 10 minutes is more there. Okay, so 10 minutes, I'll just explain slightly. I'll explain it completely tomorrow because I have another class after right 12:15. So I have to move in 10 minutes. So clear means be clear about the goal and purpose of your message. You are talking to me. Your your purpose should be clear. What are talking about? Whatever you are communicating, it should be clear. Means I'm going, but where I'm going, it should be clear communication. I am going to market. I'm conveying you, I'm giving you, I'm not taking permission, but I'm telling you I am going. But what will you understand? Will you ask me, where are you going? Or you will just quiet?
We would ask.
Definitely. And you should ask. You should know that where I'm going. So I should be actually clear, because I am a sender. I am giving you message. I am going. I should be clear. I am going to market. Now you are clear. So your purpose, your goal, and your message should be clear, concise. Keep to the point and keep your message short and simple. Suppose you are topic, your topic is, you are talking about something, means you're communicating something to your friends. What should be how will you explain that topic? It should be short or understanding, or it should be long to read. What will you do?
Short, short
Short,
and easy to
short
understand.
and understanding, simple. I am going. No need to explain. I'm going for what? I'm going for shopping. I'm going for do this and this. No need to explain. I am going to market. That's it. You have to understand going to market means something is there to buy, right? Concrete. Be clear, not fuzzy. Provide detail, but not too much detail. I am going to market, but I don't have to explain. I'm going for this, I'm going for this, I'm going to buy a t-shirt, I'm going to buy a watch. No need to explain. I'm going to market, I'm going to mall. It means something is there. I have to buy something, right? And message is clear. That means that is I'm going to market or I'm going to mall, right? Correct. Make sure your message is accurate and grammatically correct. Grammatically means what?
The syntax, like the way we frame our sentences, must be
Yes,
grammatically correct so that it makes sense.
right. So, any example?
If I say I am market,
Yeah.
and if I don't use the word going,
Going, yes, this is the right example. I'm market. I'm not a market. I am going to market. So your message should be correct and grammatically correct, accurate and grammatically coherent. Make sure message flow well and laid out logically. Logical message should be there. Will you write, I'm going to friend to fight? Will you write like this? I'm going to my friend's house to fight. Is this logic?
no.
No. You are not a fighter. So I'm going to my friend's house to meet her or to uh, drink a cup of tea or whatever. A good thing should be there. Logical point should be there, right? So your point should be logical. Complete. Ensure the recipient has everything they need to understand. Whatever you are conveying, whatever you're giving in your communication, your message, it should be complete. And you are a receiver, you should understand that point, whatever I have said to you, right? Then cottages क्या है? What is this? Your message should be polite, friendly, professional, and open. Coherent, your means logical, and courteous means your message should be polite, friendly, professional, and open. You are in yoga, right? So your voice, your behavior, your body language, type what? You should be polite, you should be like presentable, professional, smiley face. You are not a fighter, so your politeness should be there. I'm talking to you, it should be like she must be in yoga profession, because she's very calm, she's very uh, presentable, she's very polite, friendly, and less talker. Means you are a yoga teacher. You are in profession, yoga profession. So your way of talking, your body language can tell everything about your profession. Suppose I'm in a bank, definitely I'm very aggressive and means sometimes I get irritated because bankers like that. Am I right or wrong? But a yoga teacher, a yoga student cannot be rude, bad language, and unpolite, unprofessional, unpresentable. No. Your body language, your voice, your tone, your way of talking, your presenting way, each and everything tells about your profession. So it should be polite, professional, and open minded. Am I right or wrong?
You're right, ma'am.
My throat has now dried. I'm tired for today. So let's close this topic today and we'll meet tomorrow at 11 o'clock sharp. Right? So
Okay.
in 1 minute, please give me a recap about today's session. That is the right way to learn each and everything on the spot. You are a yoga teacher. You are
We
going to be
start
a
with
part of
the,
like
should I go
assistant.
ahead, ma'am?
Yes, tell me, please.
Yeah, we started with the definition of communication,
Yes.
and you explained what the definition is very clearly, and then we went on to understand the character features of communication. Then we went on to learn the characteristics of communication, and finally the 7 C's of communication.
7 C's of communication,
Communication.
and we have not described yet. These are the short explanation about 7 C's of communication. We'll discuss in detail tomorrow, right? So we are going to close this topic, and now who will come for prayer? Please come.
I can do it, ma'am. Please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine erect. Adopt Namaskara Mudra and gently close your eyes. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Om Shanti.
Gently
Thank
open
you.
your eyes. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Have a good day, everyone.
You too, ma'am. Bye.
How was the session? You understood very well now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
If you are getting any type of doubt, please ask me directly. You have my number on group. Ask me directly anything about communication. No need to hesitate at all. Right? Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.